All right, Eric Stromquist, I tell you what, one of the refreshing things about REALComm Ibcon this year is we're seeing consulting engineers here. And not only are we seeing consulting engineers, we're seeing consulting engineers from Atlanta, one of the best on the planet. I'm here with Donny Walker and Steve Wiggins from Newcomb and Boyd in Atlanta. Hey guys, man, thanks for taking a few minutes to speak with us.
Glad to be here.
Thank you. Donny, hadn't seen you since Haystack Connect, man. Donny was the guy playing the tambourine, if you saw the video on Control Trend, so check that out again. But guys, again, kudos to you for being here. Donny, I've seen you guys come to virtually every one of these meetings. It's kind of refreshing. We were at a systems integrator meeting yesterday, and how many people from Atlanta? I mean, you and one integrator from Atlanta raised their hands. And why you guys are here and what you guys are up to.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Eric. One of the things that we always look at every year when we're here is kind of what's the trend, what's going on, what's new, and I would say this has been the year of the network. Everybody's talking about the network, the operational network. How do we secure all these things and get them all communicating? So as somebody with a network engineering background, to have the industry that we're in now focused on the network, it's a pretty exciting thing. So it's a fun thing for us to be looking at and discussing. And then of course the other thing that we're always looking at is the analytics and how that's really changing the name of the game. But as we all know that the analytics doesn't change anything, you've got to make it work. And so that's why I'm glad to have Steve Wiggins here, because that's his specialty, is making things work. And so Steve, how's it been for you?
It's been a great conference. Everything's going well. Meeting some great people. It's exciting over the years to see how the conference is maturing and how we have different folks coming in. It is exciting to commission the buildings and actually realize that as we work in the intelligent building community, if the buildings don't work, the technology's not going to advance. Yeah. And so we've been marrying the two together, that as we execute intelligent building projects, we're commissioning and retro-commissioning systems as we go to ensure that we're optimizing the entire building environment, that the client not only gets the data and the use of the big data, but they're also getting an environment in their building where they can be productive and truly make money.
Well, no, let's speak about that, because you guys, Donny, you were one of the first guys to talk to me about retro-commissioning, and I think big data makes that possible, because typically what you do, you commission the building, and maybe you got 24 hours where everything's in calibration or not, and then to send somebody every day to try to check the calibration was just not realistic. But with using analytics the way you guys do, it just becomes an automatic process, right?
Right, so that's really what we're looking for, is for the analytics to help keep the building in that optimized state. And so being able to start to look at the operations as a responding to the analytics, instead of really looking for the analytics to be what does the commissioning. We all know that can't happen, but it really can be the tool that helps to keep it that way.
Yeah, I think you guys are really good. Donny's one of the first guys that really is sort of, and Newcomb and Boyd, I should say, has gotten involved with open systems and truly open, and what that means for an owner. And a lot of people will say, well, if my control system talks BACnet, it's open. And that's a component of it, but there's a lot more to it, and you guys are really good at advising your clients about that.
Yeah, and the number of vendors that are here at the conference is really a testament to that. But everybody's saying, we have this system, it does this and that, but if any of that data is locked in any of those systems, it's only as good as what that system can currently do. And what we need is complete access to all of the data, because the best systems haven't even been invented yet. We're still waiting. So we're getting the buildings ready, we're putting all of the data in, getting it tagged, having the systems understand what the data is. But that next gen application, somebody's out there working on it right now.
Well, they are for sure. And of course, open also means open procurement, being able to have multiple people work on your system, be able to purchase it from multiple people, and that's a big piece now. I think the vendors are still trying to hold on with the proprietary stuff are dwindling. The ones that are opening the systems up are really rock and rolling. And Steve, I know you've seen a lot over the years, and sort of the openness and what you guys are doing. I mean, the way you guys advise your clients. It's a great time to be a building owner if you'll just listen to good advisors, right?
It is. I mean, one of the interesting things is, as far back as 2003, Newcomb and Boyd designed a truly open system at that point with one of the largest proprietary controls companies in the world. Actually executed the project, and it was kind of interesting. The client that we did the work for, we sat down for a period of 6 months developing a master plan on not what the technology of that day would provide, but what did they need for the technology to do. And when we designed the system and put it together, I looked at the client and said, there is no current system on the marketplace that matches what we put together. Do you want to put it on the street and see how close we can come, or do you want to cut it down to meet today's technology? Now, that client was aggressive, and we put it out on the street, and we were shocked because when this one controls company came to us, and they gave us a submittal that said, we're going to do everything you asked for. And so as we were interviewing the national vice president of the company, I asked him, why are you responding to this project the way you are? I mean, this is going to be a major variance for you. And his answer was, we are convinced this is where the world will end up, and we want to start today.
Nice. Okay, man, talking to Steve Wiggins and Donny Walker from Newcomb & Boyd. Check them out, newcombandboyd.com, right?
That's right.
All right, guys, we'll catch up with you later. Let's go look at some more technology. Thanks, guys.